They've seen power, they've seen speed, they've seen greatness wear many different faces. But when NFL legends talk about a running back who looks like he was built in a lab, one name keeps coming up: Derrick Henry. Hall of Fame defenders shake their heads when they describe trying to tackle him. Coaches call him a throwback to a different era, when running backs carried the game on their shoulders. Former MVPs say when Henry gets to the second level, it's already over. At 6 feet 3 inches, 240 plus pounds, moving like a wide receiver, Derrick Henry didn't just revive power football, he redefined it. And when the legends speak about dominance, durability, and pure intimidation, they're talking about the king.
You don't like the king, bro? You don't like Derrick?
Yeah, nigga.
How you think he gonna
that big old mother? That like a, I don't know what the he like. He like huge. He shouldn't be playing football. That nigga should be like
could you imagine him in high school, bro?
On a Greek statue in the mother. What'd you call that shit?
At the Coliseum.
Yeah,
Rome
somewhere with a goddamn lightning bolt in his hand, about to throw that something. That nigga was 6'10", right?
Guys, he's huge.
260.
I don't know if I necessarily. I like him as a back. I just don't know if I like the match in Baltimore, bro. Because
when you say the match,
I believe the reason why he got out of Tennessee is because he's a. I gotta be not got to, but he's an eye guy. I'm going downhill. I'm beating the defense up. Fourth quarter, I pop.
Let me tell you something.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I used to feel that way too.
But that's taking the ball out of the most dynamic quarterback in the league's hands.
I think the best thing about Derrick Henry is the fourth quarter. You know, if you can get into a close game with him in the fourth quarter, he wears defenses down, and you know, he's really a tough guy to tackle. You know, once he gets those guys a little bit tired and their arm tackling, and maybe there aren't quite as many of them there as there were early in the game. You know, he can break those tackles.
Ooh, I just get the ball in. Go, big guy, go. You know, I'm cheering like the fans. That's all. It's great to have him in our backfield, man. Got a great line to block for him. And we know what type of player he is. You know, we know what type of defense we have, know what type of skill players we have here. Man, I feel like we getting there.
But here's the thing about Derrick Henry. It's not just the size. It's not just the speed. It's what happens when a defender thinks he has the angle and suddenly realizes he doesn't. Because when Henry builds momentum, it's like trying to stop a freight train with your bare hands.
I love that he's a 30-year-old running back and he's balling. And like I don't get into, I don't pocket watch. Like everybody get your money, get your paper, but there are a lot of people right now that are getting paid a lot more than Derrick Henry. And what are we really talking about?
He's a big back. And he has the speed. I think a lot of people don't talk about his speed. If you give him a chance, obviously like he showed in that 99-yard touchdown run, you give him a chance, it could be lights out. Derrick Henry went crazy, especially in the second half of the season.
I mean, that was Jim Brown stuff right there.
And showed like all his attributes of the running back, his vision, his strength, and his speed.
The run game with you would be to get you on the defensive back because they can't tackle your big ass. You big as hell. When you know it's a 175-pound dude coming to tackle you, like how does your mind work?
Bro, what's so funny is like, if the scheme work and I'm in the open field one-on-one, I be looking at the end zone. I don't even be like, it is what it is. At that point,
yeah,
I already said it on TV.
He did,
When he get back there by the DBs, his whole demeanor changed. This humble guy who's sitting here, that's who runs when he from the line of scrimmage to 3 yards past the line of scrimmage.
Once he break that,
anything outside the numbers and past 4 yards down the field, he turned into a whole different person. Ain't no more humility. He on demon time. Yeah, like now, ain't no more. I'm just trying to read the holes. That's when he's stiff arming people.
He be punishing y'all ass.
Yeah, because he's dirty. He gonna be lit.
I think people need to embrace Derrick Henry's style. I think that, everybody sort of pigeonholes in the NFL what a running back's supposed to be, what a cornerback's supposed to be, or whatever the position is. But the guy's hard to tackle. He's got great speed. He's long. And regardless of why he's hard to tackle, he's still hard to tackle. And he's very, very productive. And he can do all the other things, whether it's catch the ball, block, or anything else that you'd like for him to do. So if you could just get by the style issue and just look at the production and the kind of person that he is, you're going to really like him being on your team.
And then there's the history. 2,000-yard seasons don't happen by accident. Stiff arms that send defenders flying don't happen by luck. There's a reason legends compare him to the old-school giants of the game. Because when Derrick Henry takes over, it doesn't feel modern. It feels inevitable.
This guy will maybe go down as one of the greatest of all time. Do you ever have kind of those moments?
Oh yeah, no, I say every day. You know, yeah, every day. It's like the way he prepares for just practice, the way he prepares for games, the way his mentality is when he's actually in a game. Like, it's actually cool to observe because you kind of see the difference between a normal person, a normal guy in the league, and somebody that's going to be a Hall of Famer one day. And so, no, I definitely learned a lot from him. I always give him a hard time, though. I always joking around with him, but tell him to smile, loosen up a little bit. But no, man, he approaches the game the way it should be, and he definitely gotten rewarded for it, and he will get rewarded for it in the future with some good accolades.
Have you seen his off-season workouts on YouTube?
Yeah, and I've actually worked out with him before. One time in Dallas, Texas. Yes, let me tell you, man, this guy don't get tired. I was with my brother, my two brothers, and like we were just looking at his arms, and like his arm was bigger than all three of our arms combined. That's why I don't understand how he doesn't weigh like 280 pounds. Like, I weigh 260 and he's 12 pounds less than me. And I'm like, but your arms are 3 times the size of mine. I think he's tricking everyone. I think he really is 280. But you know, in Pop Warner, when they don't let you play in the league because you're overweight and you weigh in, I don't think the NFL would let him play if he weighs in at 280 at the running back position. So I think he literally is 280 because he's that big, but they just list him as 247. So he's actually qualified to play in the NFL.
Dude.
Yeah.
The first thing you look at, you say, damn, his arm's so big.
Yep.
And you're Rob Gronkowski.
Yep. It's the first thing I said.
I think, yeah, and obviously I knew about Derrick since he was at Alabama and coming up here this year, just seeing it in person, I think he's faster than I thought he was. You know, you see his size, that's the first thing you notice is not too many backs his size, you know, playing in the NFL. And then you pair that with his open field abilities, his speed, that he can finish off those long runs with. I think was what makes him extremely rare.
He's just a big bowling ball, man. Like, honestly, he's one of those guys where if you don't bring you an extra lunch or something like that and just come in there trying to play big boy ball, he's gonna run straight through you.
Now ask the men who had to tackle him. Linebackers, safeties, Pro Bowl defenders. They'll tell you it's different in the fourth quarter. When everyone else is tired, he's just getting started. That's not normal. That's not common. That's greatness wearing down your will.
He's had over 300 touches 5 of the past 6 seasons. And I'll just say that I think he's the exception that proves the rule, right? I mean, he's not built the same way as like any other human on the planet. By all accounts, takes unbelievable care of his body as well, understands sort of, you know, where the bread is buttered as well. And I'll just say, you know, a lot of times we say in fantasy, hey, follow the money. I think the Ravens are among the smartest front offices in the NFL. Every single year, they're so incredibly smart. So for them to sign Derrick Henry to this extension at this amount tells you they're not worried about it. But what I will say here about Derrick Henry is that the stuff that we said last year, that even if he's quote unquote lost a step, you're running in an offense that has Lamar Jackson, that is going to always have a spy on the defense trying to stay with him. So just the RPOs, because there's just going to be open lanes because of the threat of Lamar Jackson, because they like to run when they get in close, because of that way Todd Monken likes to call that offense.
The old man of the group, right?
Let's go, keep it moving.
He's doing it at an older age and in his 30s, and people say that running backs when you get in their 30s are done, and it's like, no, maybe we're not.
And maybe that's why the legends respect him the way they do, because Derrick Henry isn't just putting up numbers. He's carrying on a tradition of backs who didn't just run through defenses, they broke their spirit. In an era built on speed and space, Henry brought back power. He brought back fear. He brought back that feeling that once he gets rolling, there's nothing you can do. And years from now, when the next generation talks about dominance, when they describe what it looked like when a man took over a game by sheer force of will, they won't have to search for examples. They'll just say one name, the King, Derrick Henry.